Alright, welcome back to another art video. As promised, this one is going to be about getting rid of the old AI art and turning it into real art in some way, at least temporarily. If you're new to this channel, I made a video a while back that was pretty big about how I stopped doing AI art and decided to become a real artist because the creative input, everything, the amount of control I had over the piece was way more if I just learned how to do art and put in the work rather than if I was using AI. What I mentioned in that video was that there was a big problem, which is that I already had a bunch of AI art that I had done for my projects. So I'm not a writer, or sorry, I'm not an artist, obviously. I'm a writer, which is why I just now started to learn art. So the plan is that I need to convert that stuff that I was using for promotions for my writing into real art as part of my process of becoming a real artist. Now, there is a problem with this. It's something I've discussed in previous videos, and people have actually gave comments, and I've agreed on this strategy. So let me show you the game plan here, in case you're new to all this. So the issue is as follows. What I've mostly been doing is practice, right? I've been doing practice stuff. In practice, the quality doesn't matter, right? Quality is not important. All that's important is that you're improving over time, and that's why people are mostly watching, is so that they see you improve, right? Production, if we want to do production stuff, which is going towards an audience, the audience doesn't give a shit if you're practicing art and trying to improve. They don't care. If you are trying to market a product such as a book or a video game, all that's on the consumer's mind is the art good or not? For the average audience, and I'm not talking about artists here, I'm talking about random Joe Schmo who was most likely to buy a book or a video game, the way that they see the quality of art is as follows. Number one, they think professionals are the best artists, because professionals are always going to be the best artists. Say AI is never going to overtake professionals. That's just obvious. However, number two is AI. So they will always prefer a work that has been done by a professional artist. However, if it's between spoiler, an amateur versus AI, the average Joe Schmo will think that AI looks better, right? Because my art kind of looks like shit. It still kind of looks like that. So the plan is to create this in-between zone where we have between AI and amateur, where I can use the existing AI art to heft myself up here to a way that's still better than the amateur stuff, but also is no longer AI because I'm doing it again from scratch. And the way that I do that is, and this is the suggestions for the comments, to just trace over the existing AI art, stand corrections, do different things, recolor it, and use that stuff, and hope and pray that it looks better than than the amateur stuff that I would do normally, and use that as a temporary gauge so that while I'm doing this, I go up and I can eventually improve into this in-between zone, which is our final goal, is to be in between professional artists and AI art. So what I've done here is I've already sketched over or traced over a couple of the existing AI art pieces, and the plan is to go through these, like I said, recolor them, correct them, etc., and do something that is in this in-between zone. I'm probably only going to do what I've already done, a couple of traces. Like I said, I don't know if this is going to work out is a thing. I have no idea if this is going to end up looking good. I'm going to hope it does. The traces look fine. The traces look all right. So that's a good sign. But like I said, we need something that's production worthy, at least to an extent. We need something that an audience can look at and be like, this is good, which is troubling if you are a beginner to do that. But this seems like the best way we could do it while still staying somewhat ethical, right? So I'm only going to do one piece. Like I said, I'm only going to do one piece here, and I'm going to steal it from this one. This is the piece that I'm going to do, and the reason I'm going to do this piece is because this is the one that advertises the Substack. This is the one that's in literally every single blog post of anything that we do on the JBR website, whether it be a new chapter of Boys and Girls, whether it be a game devlog update. It uses this image, right? This is the image that it uses, which I like conceptually, but I don't like qualitily. So my goal here, I'm gonna see if I can color it, make it look good, do the lining on this enough so that I could potentially use it in those pieces, in future pieces. Oh, I add new colors. Look, I add new colors to my palette. It used to be just these bottom three. Now it's all these ones. I like to just collect colors and just use them. I don't like that. I know it's probably easier if I just have a distinct palette, but I like having like a universal palette and I just use these colors. It helps you stay like, I don't know what you would say. Like art is better when you're constrained. That sort of thing. That's what we're gonna do. And from here on out, I'm just gonna edit it to whenever I talk or say anything important.
Welcome to my room.
My plan is to do this like I would do a normal piece. This is gonna fuck everything up. I have a crazy idea. Let me make sure I have multiple layers. I don't think we're saved any time. I think this was a bad idea. I'm sure there's an easier way to do this, but I haven't unlocked it yet. In my art skill, I'm like a level 10. I think you unlock it at level 25. It's so funny to do this with the music in the background too. Maybe I will add music. Oh, fuck my life. Did I do something? What if I just do the corrections at the end? It's going from bad to worse. Oh well. hard brush is gonna work. I think it's gonna look too stiff.
帰ってきっと素敵なフレーズを奏で出す出かけよう
Still recording, right? Okay, good.
最高のエンターテインメントあなたの歌声を待っている
Wait, shit, that's... Oh, shit. Got it.
誰かをスキャンダラスな毎日を噂話吐き出してるとい声の主は誰聞こえてくるでしょハーモニーがパレードに続けドア開けて太陽が月と
I forgot to open the blinds. But we're already 41 minutes into this recording, so you're a little... Oh, well. God, they're all gonna take this long. Welcome to the post-AI universe.
風の匂いをいつまでも手の中に感じるみたいに It's better
There's a lot of layers to this. How many? 14? Yep. Oh well.
庭に花を育てる聞こえてくるでしょハーモニーがパレードに続けドア開けて太陽が月と出会う場所で見られに笑うビーチ探そう捨てた言葉拾い集め砂ぼこり払い落としてもう一度並べてみるように It's better
Am I crazy, or is that hard? The hard brush still really thick. Okay, I think that's the outline done. I'm gonna turn off the music on my end. Let me see if this is any good. I'm looking at it on your screen. It looks fine. Let me turn off. This is what it looks like at the end. I'm not obsessed with it, but I'm also like, this wasn't a failure, which I guess given, because you have to remember what the plan was, right? The plan was to make something that was in between my level and the level of an AI. I don't know if I can call this a success or not. I want to try just straight up, like right now, putting this into the design. This is what the original looks like. You can't see my face. This is what the original one looks like with the AI art. The lines are off. No, the lines are bad. So this is what it looks like currently, and this is what it looks like now. No, it's not bad. It's not better. I don't know if I can use this, but I also don't really like this picture. Jesus fucking Christ, it's so hard. It looks very obviously traced over. But then what does this one do that this one doesn't? Oh, this is frustrating, but I mean, this is part of the process. I'm not really worried. This is the hero's journey. And now I'm like, hold on, now we need to like take this image and like post it on a live article and see what happens. You know what? It's small enough that you can't see how bad it is. You know what what I'm saying? Wait, hold up. We might be so back. It's so small that I don't think you would notice. Maybe I'm cope. Maybe this is cope. This might be cope. This might be hardcore copium. I think it's small enough that if you were reading this, if you had been reading every chapter so far and you read this chapter, it's like a spot the difference thing. Like, did you see the gorilla? Did you see that we replaced the AI art with shitty traced art? But I don't like the vibe because now I'm like, now that I've done this, I'm like, I don't really like the fact that we traced it. So the reason I traced it, the reason I traced it and then sketch it like a normal piece is because I was like, well, we have to make sure that this is better than my normal stuff. And the only way I can make a certain of that is by tracing it rather than sketching it. I think what I'm going to do offline, there's not going to be another art video for a while because we have to do the Boys and Girls fundraiser campaign. I'm going to try a couple of different strategies for this. I think it is a temporary solution though. You know what I'm saying? I think we could use this on the pages, but there's gotta be a better solution, is what I'm thinking of. That we could do like right now, right? Besides just like getting better at art, there's gotta be a better solution we can do right now. So I'm gonna leave it, I'm gonna end it there. I'm gonna leave it there. Next video is going to be us finishing the Boys and Girls fundraiser. The video afterwards will be another art video, but I don't think it will be related to this. So I'm going on break for the entirety of December. There will not be a new video during December, but all this stuff will still be going. So we'll still be working on Boys and Girls. I'll still be practicing art. I'll still be trying to figure out this problem. It'll just be offline and you won't see it again until I'm back in January. And I'm gonna go ahead and end it here so I don't have to edit something that's super, super long. See you later.